right. So you sent over a really fascinating stack of research here.
Yeah.
Looks like we're diving deep into SEL,
Yeah.
social and emotional learning.
Hmm.
We've got academic papers, we've got meta-analyses, and even some insights from the field of affective neuroscience.
It's going to be a good one.
I'm really curious to see what we discover.
Yeah, it's a really fascinating field and, one that's gaining a lot of attention.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's start with the big question.
Okay.
Does SEL actually work?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And thankfully, we've got some pretty solid research to help us answer that.
Okay.
One meta-analysis of 213 school-based SEL programs
Wow.
offers some pretty compelling evidence.
213, that's a lot of data.
It is a lot.
What did they find?
So this meta-analysis published in Child Development showed that SEL programs can have a really significant positive impact on students.
Okay.
We're talking improvements in social skills, emotional well-being, and even academic performance.
So it's not just about, feeling good or,
Yeah.
there are tangible results.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the study found that students who were in effective SEL programs saw an 11% boost in their reading scores and a 9% improvement in math scores
Wow.
compared to those without SEL.
Those are impressive numbers.
Yeah,
So how do these programs actually work? Like, what are the key ingredients for success?
that's a great question. So the meta-analysis points to two critical factors.
Okay.
The use of something called safe practices and smooth implementation.
Safe practices.
Yes.
What does that stand for?
So SAFE is an acronym. It stands for Sequenced, Active, Focused, and Explicit Instruction. Imagine a well-structured curriculum, where skills are broken down into manageable steps
Yeah.
and presented in a clear and engaging way.
Right.
That's the essence of SAFE.
So it's not just about, like, throwing a bunch of random activities together.
Yeah.
There needs to be a clear roadmap.
Exactly. Yeah. And there are a lot of examples of schools that have had success with this. Like one school successfully implemented focused instruction by creating a dedicated SEL hour each week,
Interesting.
where activities directly tied into the curriculum's emotional goals.
Mm-hmm.
So this dedicated time really helped students connect the dots between what they were learning and how it applied to their lives.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
What about the implementation piece? Like, why is that so important?
Well, think of it like this. You can have the most amazing recipe for a cake,
Okay.
but if you don't follow the instructions carefully, it's not going to turn out right.
Right.
The same goes for SEL programs.
Okay.
If there are roadblocks during rollout,
Like what?
lack of teacher buy-in, inadequate training, or, even a mismatch with the school's culture, the program's effectiveness is significantly diminished.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not just about having a great program on paper, it's about making sure it's implemented effectively in the real world.
Precisely. It's a combination of the right ingredients and the right technique that leads to success.
Okay, so we've established that SEL can have a really powerful impact on students. But what exactly are these social and emotional skills that everyone's talking about? Give me some specifics.
Okay, so think of it as a toolkit for navigating life's ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about things like recognizing and managing your emotions, building healthy relationships, making responsible decisions, and handling challenging situations effectively. So imagine feeling confident in your ability to handle, any emotion that comes your way,
Right.
or navigate those, really tricky social situations with grace.
Yeah.
That's the power of SEL.
So it's not just about acing tests, it's about equipping people with the skills to thrive in all areas of their lives.
Absolutely. And one study even suggests that these benefits can extend beyond the individual, leading to stronger families and safer communities.
Wow.
It's powerful stuff.
It's pretty amazing. It seems like SEL could be a game changer.
Yeah.
Not just for individuals, but for society as a whole.
It certainly has that potential.